States as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Slithers into space. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. So Wyoming's offense will go on the attack first. And David, they've got a receiver that if he's able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So Oregon's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he
breaks into the open. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Paul.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
The Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Terrell. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. It's not the elevation giving you shortness of breath. This crowd alive to try to help the Cowboys. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Snagged out of the air. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The Ducks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They want to throw it. Bring in the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He's got it on the run. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Here comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. So it'll stay 3-0 after the missed field goal. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Safe completion on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
That's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. It's complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
And the big fella really had nowhere to go. You're trying to catch people off guard by throwing it to him. He was a little bit open, but, man, that closed fast, and he had nowhere to go. No gain on the play.
Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the left. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Ready to try the point after. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
No gain on the play.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Moncrief. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And And the Ducks in the hurry-up. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Makes the grab. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
The lone back's got it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Offense, quick tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
There he goes. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
Yeah, and that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker, it's Perry. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Using his legs, it's Terrell. And he's wrestled to the ground. The elevation isn't the only thing to worry about up here. This crowd making its presence felt on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Cowboys have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Pulls it and fires to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on your quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Got his man quickly. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Using the quick game. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. On the move, it's Moncrief. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Ducks send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Paul, or try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock.
On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. That is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. He'll pull it down. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do?
The Cowboys will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high rate.
And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back has it. Spins away from the defender. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
That's caught. It's Moncrief. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. From the gun. Give on the inside. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Breaks the tackle. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got room to work. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Got his man in the middle. Brought down inside the 15. Mark it at the 14-yard line. Now a 4th down decision to be made by this offense. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Quarterback's got the first. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and pass. This one, oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls and fires complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. It's not the elevation giving you shortness of breath. This crowd alive to try to help the Cowboys. Leaves it with the running back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Zings it complete to the right. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They'll try to power their way ahead. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Gonna run it. It's Terrell. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll do it himself. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. Well, after the quarterback put the ball on the deck, he went into damage control mode and was able to get back on top of it.
Yeah, he's really lucky. And you remember, quarterbacks, they're not practicing the same ball security as running backs are, per se, each and every week in practice, but that's no excuse. That quarterback has got to do a better job holding on to the line.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Guess not all doinks are bad off the right upright and through. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. From the gun, running back gets the give. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep third downs manageable for this offense.
Going to sling it on second down. Working the middle, it's complete.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because...
Turning it on! After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Powers through the defender.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
And this is a situation this offense trains for, having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop them.
Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Mississippi State is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in Starkville. They're trailing by 17 to Florida.
Quick strike complete.
Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's got his man across the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll toss it. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The fourth down try goes awry, and that might just do it. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Lindsey. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? On the jet sweep, racing for the edge and the sticks. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Terrell. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looking to pass, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
No gain on the play.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Unloads it downfield. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Takes it the other way. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Baltimore, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical.